Throughout the years, these champions have shaped the history of sail. They've risen to the challenge and taken all before them, providing us with thrilling victories and memorable moments. Tonight, we mark an historic milestone as we celebrate over 2 decades of quizzing. It's Heat 2 of the 21st Birthday Challenge through the years on Sail of the Century. And now here's Glenn Ridge.
Thank you very much, Peter. Hi, how are you? Hello and welcome to Sail as we celebrate 21 years of Sail, and last night we had 4 of our great champions who were from the first 4 years of Sail's history, and tonight we have 4 more champs who are going to be with us from 1984, 85, 86 and 87. Some familiar faces, and we've got some great quizzing coming your way. But let's get straight into it, and please welcome Karina Brown. Hey KJ, how are you? Nice to see you.
You look very dapper.
Thank you. I feel like the father of the bride for some reason. I need to walk someone down the aisle.
No.
Had you ever met Vince Smith before?
No, wasn't it great to see him win?
Certainly an amazing feat, because Vince was the first ever champ on Sail, and he hasn't lost it, as we found last night, because he's going to the semi-finals on Monday night. Now at home, how would you like a cool $100,000 cash?
Nice, wouldn't it? Take the pressure off.
Superb. Throughout the night, we're going to be asking 3 simple questions which associate with Sail. So if you've been watching Sail over the years, all you have to do is ring a number, give one answer.
They're pretty simple.
Well, they are.
Yeah,
and
you should get them.
You could pick up $100,000 cold hard cash. What a great way to go. Now, we have 4 interesting champs with us, because tonight we have the Master, and our reigning master on Sail of the Century, and also we have 3 of our youngest ever champs who are joining us too. So let's get into them. Let's find out who they are.
I'll introduce them. Our first champion is a world-class quiz player, having competed in series such as the Sail of the Century, 1987 World Championship and the Ashes. Since his first appearance, he's won the 18th Anniversary Challenge and most recently the Masters Showdown. From Victoria, please welcome back David Bock.
Great to see you again, David.
Our second champion scooped the pool in the mid-80s and used his winnings to indulge his travel bug, hitting the road for 2 years. From New South Wales, please welcome back Geoff Saunders.
Great to see you again too, Geoff.
And our third champion was only 17 when she appeared on the show. She got off to a flying start on several occasions during her appearances, and she's also had a knack for finding the fame game money. From New South Wales, please welcome back Leesa Selke.
Nice to see you again too, Leesa.
And our fourth contestant used his fame and fortune to become more independent, buying a new home and a new car. From New South Wales, please welcome back David Polia.
Hello, David. Great to have you back with us again too. So as I say, David, Leesa and Geoff, certainly 3 of the younger champs who've had go all the way here on Sail, and David, our reigning master, and certainly a challenge for the crown here at the 21 years. So it's going to be an interesting night of quizzing. We could go on and chat away about a whole heap of things, but let's get straight into it. We know you all want to play the game, and we are here to celebrate 21 years of Sail. So good luck to you all. $20 starting money.
Enjoy and relax.
We'll see you soon. Relax, she says. Okay. Good luck. Let's go for it. First question. Which support of a stair rail is also the surname of English David?
Bannister.
That's correct. English runner Sir Roger. Found in west central China and subsisting mainly on bamboo is David.
Giant panda.
That's correct. Is the white and black bear-like mammal called the giant whites. Beginning with C is which act or ceremony of investing a king? Geoff.
Coronation.
That's correct. King, queen or emperor with a crown. Here's a visual question, so look carefully. Picture David's.
Bull.
Well, let me have a closer look at that. But anyhow, pictured here is which breed of cattle we needed, Hereford or Herefordshire. Benedict proves his love for Beatrice by challenging Claudio to a duel. Leesa.
A Midsummer Night's Dream?
No, in the Shakespeare comedy, Much Ado About Nothing. Reaching near epidemic proportions in Europe and North America in the 18th and 19th centuries, war David.
Influenza.
No, it was which disease abbreviated to TB, tuberculosis. Signori is the conventional, Geoff.
Italian. For...
Unfortunately, we can't accept that, and you'll understand why. The question is, Signori is the conventional Italian form of address for a what? For a man, the answer. Time for brain drain. So ready, players? Here's the question. I have 3 ecological zones, one above the other. Each exhibits its own characteristic vegetation. The lowest zone is fertile. David.
Rainforest.
No. Back to the question. And rich in vineyards, olive groves, citrus plantations and orchards. Several densely populated settlements are found on the lower slopes. Above, I grow steeper and am covered with forests of chestnut, beech, oak, pine and birch. At heights of more than 1,980 metres, I am covered with sand, ash and fragments of lava. Leesa?
Mount Vesuvius?
No. Back to the question. And slag. My topmost elevation is more than 3,200 metres. My height varies. I'm the highest active volcano in Europe. I am Geoff.
Mount Etna.
I am Mount Etna, that's correct. So we'll answer Geoff in the $5 zone, and that takes you into the lead on $25, and only 2 questions are separating all of our players at the moment. So back to the questions. Which academic became a well-known media personality after the 1971 US publication of her influential feminist work, Leesa?
Germaine Greer.
That's correct, the female eunuch. Indicating how frequently a machine part turns, the David.
Tachometer.
The abbreviation RPM stands literally for what? Revolutions per minute or revs per minute. Fame game. First opportunity to pick some money up off the board. $10 has been placed behind one of our famous faces. So who am I? Given and surname, please. Born in London in 1926, I was educated at Cambridge University and worked at an educational publishing house before training as a television producer at the British Broadcasting. Geoff?
David Attenborough.
I am David Attenborough, that's correct. Sir David Attenborough, and of course the brother of Sir Richard Attenborough. Well answered very early in the question there, Geoff. It is a tight game, still only $10 separating yourself and David, all 4 players. So you have the opportunity to pick from our famous faces, and tonight they are...
The ever-youthful Joe Hall.
Oh, what a cutie at 21, National 9 News in Melbourne.
William Peterson.
CSI.
Alison Janney.
The West Wing.
Ben Dark.
Getaway.
Gladys Curtis.
Gladys comes from Penshurst in New South Wales, loves lawn bowls and has, would you believe it, 44 great-grandchildren. It's great to have you with us, Gladys.
Noah Weil.
ER.
Carol Baker.
Money.
Peter Bensley.
Water Rats.
And Kathleen de Leon.
From High Five. Geoff, you have a lead of 1 question. You can increase that lead. So which of our famous faces would you like?
Well, Carol Baker is from Money, so let's see if she has some money.
Well, let's hope so, Geoff. Here's Carol.
Nice prize, versatile and efficient. This advanced smartphone comes with $100 core credit, valued at $550 from Multilink Smartphone.
Fantastic prize, Geoff, and not the money on this occasion. And what a scoreline we have on our hands at the end of the first round. David Bock, our current reigning master, on $15. David and Leesa both on $20 and Geoff on $25 and in the lead. And as we go to the break, we are celebrating 21 years of Sale, and there are some great memories. So here's Karina to go back through the years.
We've had exactly 80 champions take out the lot on Sale, and back in 1986, the cash jackpot had reached a record amount. Someone had to win it, and it was a part-time Sydney taxi driver who earned himself a place in the Guinness Book of Records.
Play cricket, David.
England.
Hey, this is
Also back in 1986, another record was being broken. This time it was Australia's greatest larrikin, Paul Hogan, who was breaking box office records in America with the film Crocodile Dundee.
Welcome back to our 21st birthday challenge, and right now we have the first of our viewers' questions for tonight. And the question is, how much money can be won from the cash card? Now, if you know the answer to that, you could possibly win $100,000 in cash. All you have to do is ring the number on the screen at the moment, leave your details and the answer to that question. And as I say, 100 grand could be yours. As we get into round 2, it's a very hotly contested game here. Geoff in the lead on $25 though. Round 2, here we go. Avoiding the use of conventional designs and the representation of material things, animals, Geoff?
Abstract art.
That's correct. All persons is what arts? Abstract the answer. Involving all the great powers of Europe was the conflict fought, Geoff?
The First World War.
From 1756 to 1763, called the How Many Years' War? The answer we needed was 7. Relating to ancient Italy or its peoples is which term that also describes a type style? David?
Roman.
No, with characters that slant upward to the right, italic. Fast money. At the moment, the Masters trailing on $10. Geoff in the lead on 25. Leesa and David both on 20. So 30 seconds up on the clock. And your time starts Now, tax evasion and embezzlement, David. White collar crimes. Which song was replaced as our national anthem by Advance? Geoff.
God Save the Queen.
Yes. How many is 3/4 of a day? Leesa.
9.
Yes. Occurring on the eve of which Christian festival is Halloween? Geoff.
All Saints Day.
Yes. What word means to run away with a lover to be? Geoff.
Elope.
Yes. Beginning with T is which other term for the windpipe? David.
Thermidor.
Trachea. Who was the father of Queen Elizabeth I? David.
Henry VIII.
Henry VIII is correct, and we've never seen a line like that, David, I've got to say. The Master trailing on $5, but we know what he's like. He's brilliant as game goes, so anything could happen. Geoff playing very well at the moment, in the lead on $40. As we go to the fame game question, $15 has been placed behind one of our famous faces. Who am I? Born in England in 1935, my family had long been associated with the turf, and I rode in my first race at Geoff.
Lester Piggott.
I am Lester Piggott, that's correct, and no stopping him at the moment. Geoff, you have the opportunity to pick from our famous faces. $10, $15 is there, so who would you like?
Let's try Kathleen de Leon.
Good luck from High Five. Here's Kathleen.
Geoff, take your gameplay to the next level with this Nintendo 64 pack, including a console, games, controller, and much more, valued at $750 from Nintendo.
Everyone takes a sigh of relief there, Geoff, that you've got a great prize and not the money. So the money stays there, but Geoff playing incredibly well. At the moment, he's in the lead on $40, and we'll be back after this break with round 3. That is the cash card round. But before we go to the break, we're looking back through the years.
Back in 1986, we were introduced to a new face who went on to be affectionately known as Sparky.
High School, Elise Platt. Scorsese High School.
We told you.
I read it in the paper.
I know you did. And it was in 1987 that Melbourne's Pat Cash won the Wimbledon final against Ivan Lendl and climbed the crowd to get to his family and friends.
Welcome back to round 3 on sale as we celebrate our birthday. And now we have another of our viewers' questions for you. And it is our birthday, as I stated. In what year did Sale of the Century first go to air? If you think you know the answer of that, make sure you ring this number, which is on the screen at the moment. Leave your details and also the answer to that question, and you have the chance of winning $100,000 cold, hard cash. As simple as that, so make sure you get on the line. We've got an interesting game here at the moment. The Master is trailing. He's on $5. We have 3 of our younger champs with us. David and Leesa. David on 20, Leesa on 25, and Geoff in the lead on $40. So that's how they're lining up for the cash card rounds. Good luck to you all. First question. By what colloquial name do we better know the weapon patented in 1920 called the Thompson, David?
Bren gun.
Thompson submachine gun, we know it as the Tommy gun. Bordered by Macedonia, Albania and Montenegro is which, Geoff?
Would be Serbia.
No, it wouldn't be. Is which autonomous province within the Republic of Serbia? And we needed Kosovo. Yes. Retired in March 1990, was the winner of the 1997 Caulfield and Melbourne Cups. My tens, Leesa.
Power.
That's right. Cash card time. That's an interesting time for you, Geoff. Leesa is only one question behind you. You're on $35. If you do decide to play, it will cost you $15. $5,000 could be yours. Only chance to pick something up. What would you like to do?
I think I'm going to have to turn that one down, Glenn, really.
I think everyone would agree
too
with you
tight.
there. It certainly is a close game, and there is only one chance to go into the semis too. So, Geoff, you don't want to spoil that. If you did decide to play, which suit would you have gone for?
Spades.
Spades?
Spades? Okay,
Would the money
let's
have
have a
been on
look.
the spades?
I'll
Correct.
tell you in a sec.
A night? What was it going to be? Oh, it would have been the money. It would have been. But you would have been on $20 if you did play, Geoff. Our scoreline, though, hasn't changed. David's on 0, David on 20, Leesa on 30, and Geoff on 35. So back to the questions. Including a number of specialised subdisciplines such as behavioural science and, Geoff?
Psychology.
No, physiology is which scientific study of fishes? We needed ichthyology. What term describes the art and practice of conducting negotiations between nations? Leesa?
Diplomacy.
That's right, and Leesa, you're in the lead. You're on $35. Now, the champ, well, sitting in the champ seat, and certainly the master, David, not out of the game at the moment. $25 in the wild card has been placed behind one of our famous faces. So, who am I? Born in Norway in 1828 and dying in 1900, David?
Ibsen.
And Henrik Johan Ibsen, that's correct. Best known plays such as The Doll's House, Hedda Gabler and also Ghosts. Well, as I said, the champ's certainly not out of it. David, all the money is on the board somewhere. Who would you like?
Yes, important decision. I think Alison Janney, please.
OK, good luck from the West Wing. Here's Alison.
David, this collection of child's play books and toys includes The Little Mouse, Froglets, Bath Time and The Word Tower, valued at $518 from Child's Play.
Well, that's the prize. You needed the money though, David. Where was it all tonight, Karina?
William Peterson had the wild card, Ben Dark had the 10, Joe Hall had the 15 and Peter Bensley had the $25.
Thanks, Karina. That's where the money was. And what more can you ask in this our second heat as we go on with our 21st birthday challenge here at Sale? Leesa is now in the lead on $35, the second youngest person ever to win Sale, and she's leading at the moment as we go in the Mad Minute. And also looking at our reigning master, David Bock. It's been a long time since we've seen you on Zero, David. So let's find out what we have in store with us for the fast money right after this break. Time for the Mad Minutes on Sale as we celebrate our 21st birthday. And who is going to join Vince Smith in the semi-final starting on Monday night? Before we get into the round, the Mad Minutes, time for our question. And this is the final one for tonight. Name either of Nicky Buckley's 2 children. Either one. That's the question. Now, the number is on the screen at the moment. All you have to do is ring it as many times as you like. Leave your details and the answer to that question, and you're in for the chance to win $100,000 cash. It's as easy as that. All right, let's find out what's going to happen. Good luck to all of our players. As we've mentioned, David A. Master on 0. Leesa in the lead on $35. So to you all, good luck. 60 seconds up on the game, and your time starts now. Proverbially, all roads lead to David.
Rome.
Yes, by what other name do we know Aboriginal saint David?
Ayers Rock.
Correct. How many days has the month of June? Leesa?
30.
Yes, a breed of which animal is the Appalooke? Geoff?
It's a horse.
Correct. Located on which continent is the country of Geoff?
Africa.
Europe. Having a hit single with Drop the Parlour was Leesa.
Oh my God.
Stop the clock. You're going to hate this, but we've got to take "Oh my God" as your first answer there, Leesa. It was clear and concise. We needed Joan Armour Trading. That's the one. Now we have 36 seconds remaining. Lisa's on 35, Geoff's on 30, David's on 25, and David, our master, on $5. So back to the questions, and we'll restart the clock. Now, beginning with H is which term for a ship steering? David?
Helm.
Correct. French for joy of living is the... Geoff?
Joie de vivre.
Correct. Who is the Australian Federal Attorney General? David?
Darryl Williams.
Correct. Beginning with J is what kind of advertising? David?
Jingle.
Correct. What type of fruit has the type muscat? David?
Grape.
Yes. By which 1938 agreement was the Sudete Empire? Geoff?
Oh, the Munich Agreement.
Correct. A form of punishment is tarring and what? David?
And feathering.
Yes. Beginning with S is which orchestral composition? David?
Symphony.
Yes. When considered as one, what term describes you? Geoff? Eurasia is the answer we needed, which means we have a 3-way tie here. Unfortunately, David, you're not in it. And it's the first time for a long, long time I've been able to say that. David, Leesa and Geoff, all on $35. Only one person is going into our semi-final on Monday night. Vince Smith is there at the moment. So, to the three of you, a correct answer will take you into that semi-final. An incorrect answer will eliminate you. Who am I? Born into a wealthy family in Sydney in 1885 and dying in 1968, I was educated privately and at Sydney University before travelling widely in Australia and abroad. Publishing the first of 4 books of poetry, The Closed Door and Other Verses, in 1911, I authored 4 novels including The Little Blue Devil and Two's Company. Retiring from writing through ill health in the 20s, I was the patron of the English Association for several years and received the OBE in 1968. My best-known work first appeared in the London Spectator as Core of My Heart. David?
Dorothea McKellar.
I am Dorothea McKellar, that's correct. What a way to go. Sitting quietly all the way through the night and comes through and wins on the tiebreaker.
Great game.
Congratulations, David.
David, well done.
I'm sure he didn't think he was going to be there somehow.
I love the reaction.
But all of our players who've joined us tonight, the champs, have played incredibly well, and they'll all pick up this gift.
A sign of elegance and individuality, the 149 Meisterstück fountain pen is one of the world's most prestigious writing instruments. It features a nib crafted from gold and platinum that has been cut, ground and finished by hand to create an unrivaled writing experience. A fitting token for our champions to commemorate Sale's 21st birthday from Mont Blanc.
Congratulations, David.
Very much, Glenn. Thank you
It's
very much.
been a long time since we've seen you on sale. When was it?
1985.
16 years ago.
16 years ago.
Well, that was a nail-biter of a game, and certainly a close game. And
Very
Dorothea
close.
McKellar, you won't forget that name for
No,
a while, will you? All right, David, congratulations. Let's go shopping. Come on through and have a look. No, it was a fantastic game. Everyone played very well.
It's a terrific game.
Okay, now you are going into the semi-final on Monday nights, and then we have the final on Tuesday night. And at the end of that night on Tuesday, our winning champ, to celebrate our 21 years of Sale of the Century, is going to pick up this fantastic Alfa Romeo.
Experience the absolute freedom of the Alfa Romeo Spider, the ultimate birthday present for lovers of classic sports cars. Exceptional steering control and alloy wheels allow the Spider to master any driving conditions, while the modern dynamic interior hosts a sports display modelled on classic Alfa Romeo styling. The Spider's whisper-quiet driving belies a powerful 2-litre twin-spark engine that puts you ahead of the pack. It's valued at $54,390 plus on-road costs. Alfa Romeo, the heart and soul of sports cars.
It is a fantastic car. It's right behind you, the Alfa Romeo Spider. Now, we must thank everyone else for joining us tonight, Geoff, Leesa and also David. Now, I'm sure we'll be seeing David again soon because, David, you still are our resident master here, and we're looking forward to seeing you again very soon. Of course, David, we'll see you on Monday night as we go into the semi-finals here on Sale. And tomorrow night, we're covering the years of 1988, 1989, 90 and 91. And we're going to have some of your favourite faces joining us. So I hope you'll join us again tomorrow night at the same time. Until then, take care, won't you?
Good night.
Bye-bye.